Hi guys, it's Alicia here, and for today's video I wanted to talk about everything I got at the Sephora VIB sale. You've probably already seen a lot of videos over this because I sure have, but I hope you're not too bored with it yet because I just really wanted to chat about the stuff I got because I was really excited to get my package in. I didn't order too much, so this won't be a very long video at all. At least I hope not. If it is, it's because I'm rambling. So I apologize in advance for that. But yeah, I just wanted to go over the stuff I grabbed and yeah, that's basically it. So the first thing that I was definitely going to get no matter what, this isn't new, was the Sultry palette by Anastasia. I know I've mentioned on my channel before that I have been wanting this since it released, but I wasn't planning on getting it because I have the Milani Soft and Sultry, and even some of the shades in the Wet n Wild Nude Awakening palette that I just picked up not that long ago are kind of similar to this, but I couldn't help myself. I know that it says this is a limited edition palette. It's not even on Ulta's website anymore, so I don't know if it's going to be, like, gone soon. So I just was like, well, I'm going to get it before it's gone. So, yeah, I went ahead and picked it up. I honestly wanted this palette more than the Norvina palette that I have, and I love that palette a lot. But I was wanting this palette more because I'm a neutral gal, so like this is perfect for me. So yeah, I went ahead and got this. I did use it on my eyes today. I don't know if you can really see that very well, but basically all I did was I went in with the shade Fresh all over my lid to set the base. And then I used a mixture of Twig and Slate in my crease. I first went in with Slate and blended that out, and then I put Twig just a little bit higher to like really buff out those edges. And then I took the shade Dystopian on the outer corner. And then I actually went in with a little bit of Noir to line the outside edge on my lash line. I did go in with a liquid liner over it, so you probably wouldn't be able to see it very well, but I did do that. And then I used the shade Cyborg all over my lid. I was kind of worried that this silver shade would be a little bit too like silvery and intense, that it wouldn't look right on me, I guess. I don't know, but it's not like that at all. It's really pretty. I knew it was pretty when I saw it in the pan, but I didn't know how it would translate on my eyes. But I used that all over my lid, and then I went in with the shade of Pearl in the inner corner a little bit. My actual inner corner highlight is from my ColourPop highlight, but I did go in with Pearl, like more on the like inner portion of the lid. And I used a little bit more Fresh on my brow bone, and I think that was it. Yeah, but I, so far, just from using this palette today, I'm really enjoying it so far. I can't wait to get some more use out of it. I really wanted to use the shade Rose Quartz too, but I really wanted to use Cyborg, but this shade is so gorgeous. I'll go ahead and swatch Cyborg as well. These are probably my two favorite shimmers in the palette just from looking at them. So yeah, I think that's really pretty. And I also really think the shade Cinder is also really gorgeous. I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of that shade as well. Doesn't like show on camera how shimmery it really is. But yeah, I am so far really liking the shadows. I think they performed really well. I didn't have any issues whatsoever. Everything blended out like that. Literally, I finished my eye look within like maybe 5 minutes. It was really fast, and it usually takes me a lot longer to do my eyeshadow, but it was really fast using this palette. So I can't wait to get some more use out of the other shades in it. I really love the color story. I think it's just gorgeous. I could go on and on and on. One thing that I was noticing was I heard online that the formula with the Sultry palette is the same formula in the Norvina palette, and I love the formula of the shimmers, especially because they're just so rich and creamy and buttery soft, which these are really creamy and soft as well, but they're not as creamy as the ones in the Norvina palette, which can be a good thing because I do find when I use the shimmers in the Norvina palette, I do have to use a glitter glue, otherwise they transfer like crazy. This didn't seem like it was as bad when I was touching it, and I didn't use a glitter glue when I applied this shade Cyborg, so I hope it'll be okay. I think it will be because it seems a little bit different than the Norvina palette. But yeah, so far though, I think it's really great. So I can't wait to keep using this. I can keep you guys updated on how it goes. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. The next product that I purchased that I was so excited for, as soon as I saw this, I just knew I really wanted it, is the new, it is new, Cover FX Perfector palette. I saw so many mixed reviews on this to where I was kind of like unsure if I should buy it, but I went ahead and got it anyways. It comes with 2 highlighters, a blush, contour, finishing powder, and a brightening shade. Honestly, the brightening shade is basically like a highlight, because when I first saw it online, I thought it would be a shade that I could use under my eyes to brighten, but it is basically a highlight, so I would not do that. Just saying. I'll go ahead and swatch these shades for you though. They are really nice. Here is the 2 highlights. I think they are absolutely gorgeous. I used all the shades in this palette I used today on my face just to really show it off. And now you won't really be able to see this one very well, but that's the finishing powder. It just basically blends in my skin. Here's the brightening shades. So yeah, it is very, very intense. It's more intense than the highlights in this palette, so you definitely would not want to use that just under your eyes. I did like top off my highlight just a little bit with that shade. And then the contour and blush, especially in this palette, is very, very soft and buttery, like insanely soft. And that's those right there. I really love especially the highlights because they're very pretty, but they're not like super intense blinding, which I don't typically go for those kind of highlights, so I really like that. The brightening shade is pretty as a highlight. I just like literally just dabbed a couple spots on top of my highlight because I didn't want to like just go in with that and just like be like bam in your face. That's not really my speed. But that was really pretty. The finishing powder kind of surprised me because if you look in the pan, it is very glimmery. It does have specks of glitter in it. And I saw a lot of mixed reviews on this online because of those specks of glitter. Some people were saying that you can't see it on your face. Some people were saying you can and it's just a mess. I was kind of leery about it because I wasn't sure how I would feel about that, but I can't really see it on my skin where I put it. I just mainly put it on my cheeks as a finishing powder. I set my face with my normal loose powders, and then I went in with this as a finishing powder after I finished all my other makeup. And I just used it on my cheeks, my chin, and a little bit on my forehead, but that was it. And I feel like it gave a nice sheen to my face. I won't say that that is for everybody because I don't think it is, but for me, it worked out pretty well. The contour shade is really, really nice for my skin. I do really like it. It blended out super easily. Really nice. The blush, really, really, really pigmented. It blends out really well, though, so it was okay. But I tapped my brush in once, and as soon as I put my brush on my cheek, it was like, bam, it was there. I was like, okay. So I had to really make sure to blend that out. And then I even took my powder brush that had nothing on it and just like really kind of brushed over that to like make it a little bit less intense, and that worked. So I'm not mad at it. I like that it's pigmented. I wish it was a little bit more subtle, but I think it's still pretty. It's just a really pretty shade. I just really like the concept of this palette. I like that you have so many different powder choices and options. This was $45. If you don't already know, the Sultry palette is also $45. But it is kind of expensive, so I was leery about getting it since there were so many mixed reviews. But I think for all the different kinds of product you get in here, and for me personally, it is really hard for me to completely hit pan and use up a whole powder. I just don't do that very often. If you do, then I don't know. But if you're like me, I think this is really nice for $45 because, you know, you get 2 highlights, a contour blush, and then those other 2 powders. And it'll definitely take me a while to go through all these products, or even hit pan on one probably, because I just don't hit pan very often. Even if I use a product consistently, it's just hard for me to hit pan. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this so far. I already got the back a little dirty up here, so I don't know, this might get dirty kind of easily. I hope not too bad, but Yeah, I got it in the light to medium shade if you couldn't tell, but so far impressed with that. The next product that I ordered was the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm in the shade Fussy. I have been wanting to try something from Fenty for a while. This is my first product of hers. I've been wanting to try Gloss Balm because I love glosses so much, and they just look really nice. And this smells amazing. It kind of reminds me of like a Jolly Rancher, like watermelon Jolly Rancher vibes or something. I don't know. I think this is so pretty though, so I'm really glad I have this. I'm not wearing it on my lips right now, but I am actually going to put it on in just a second. I just wanted to show you something else that I got that was free. Those were the only things I actually really ordered. Everything else was free samples, and then like I used my rewards to get this product that is on my lips, which is a really small sample size of a NARS lip pigment. So it's basically a matte liquid lip in the shade American Woman. It's so super tiny. I don't really go through lip products that fast though either, so this might last me a while. I don't know, but it is a very pretty shade. There's the color of it. So I love these kind of shades. It's perfect for me. I am wearing it on my lips right now. I don't know if it's going to be my absolute favorite or not, because I literally like just put it on for the first time. So I don't know how the wear time is, if it gets really drying or not. I've heard that they can be drying. I hope not, because I've also been wanting to try something from NARS. So yay for this. Maybe if I like it, I'll buy a full size. I don't know. I'm kind of leery with liquid lipsticks though. But this might even look really pretty on top of it. I don't know. I'm probably honestly gonna take this off though and just put the Fenty gloss by itself, because I'm honestly not trying to be super intense with the makeup today. I just wanted to like show what I got. That is really pretty though. I actually like that so much more. I'm just not a huge fan of the matte liquid lips because they like are usually too drying for my lips, but with the gloss on over, it looks pretty nice. Although I am going to take it off to show what the lip gloss looks like by itself. Just in case you're curious. I'm going bowling with my brother later, so I'm not really wanting to look like full glam with the lipstick or anything, so this will be better. So I'm gonna put this on. It's really hard for me to go through a full lip product too, so I'm thinking this will probably last me a while. Glosses are my absolute like favorite lip products though, but I think that just looks really, really pretty. If you want to see a swatch of it, it's obviously a little bit hard to see since it is a lip gloss, but it does have a little bit of a pink tint to it. And there it is right there. I guess it's not that hard to swatch, but I just love the look at it. It looks so pretty and natural. And like I said, it smells amazing. But yeah, like I said, this is what I got for my points. My other two free samples that you get just for ordering, I picked out the NARS Climax Mascara, which I was so excited that they had this as an option because I've been wanting to try this, but I'm not the type of person that likes to spend $20+ on a mascara unless I know I'm going to really love it. I do really like the Tarte's Light Camera Lashes mascara, but I get that on sale when it's like 50% off of Ulta for their like 21 Days of Beauty when they do that. That's usually when I'll pick that up. But I was actually really impressed with this so far. I used it today. I really like the wand on it. I've been really interested in this. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to purchase the full size or not. I guess I'll just see. I really love my collab one that I've been using lately though. That one is a little bit more volumized than this one. It can get very clumpy if you're not careful with it though, and I do like a little bit of clump, but that one can be a little much if you're not too careful. This one did not clump at all, which is nice, but like I said, I don't mind a little bit of clump, so I mean, that doesn't completely bother me. But yeah, I'm kind of glad that I get to try this out though and see, you know, how well I like it, if it smudges or flakes or anything. I've heard really good things about it though. And then the other thing, the last thing I got was a sample of the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream, another product I've been wanting to try out for a long time, so I'm glad they had this as a sample. I did see though that it's going to be one of the options in the FabFitFun summer box. They're going to have like this in the body wash. I think that this might be like a sample size in it though. Not like little thing, but like a little tub of it though. I'm not sure, but I saw that as a spoiler, and if, you know, that's true, I'm like really excited because I've been wanting to try some Sol de Janeiro products. But yeah, so this came in it. I'm probably going to use this tonight. I'm excited to try this out too, so why not? It was free. But yeah, that was everything that I picked up during the sale. I hope that this was interesting for you to watch. I will definitely keep using these products and let you know how I feel about them as time goes on. I think I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of them, especially the eyeshadow palette and the gloss for sure. I do definitely think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this Cover FX palette though too. But yeah, that is, oh, another thing that I really love about this is the huge mirror. I haven't taken the thing off of it yet, but there you go. Huge mirror. I love that. I might actually use this palette just to use as a mirror a lot while I'm doing my makeup. But yeah, I really like how everything looks today. So yeah, that was all for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.